not a ex-Rockstar dev, but I've spent years learning the wrong way, and I'll show you what makes you finally finish your first game. I remember when I first started game development, I'd have tutorials, like watching tutorials and following along, and have that as my main learning resource, and I wouldn't like build things myself. And this is the problem, because I remember when I watched these tutorials, like I wasn't conscious of this like back then, but now I am, that when I watched them, like it felt very productive and it felt like I was learning a lot of new things. I could follow along just fine. But you can probably relate to this feeling that when you go into the game engine and you try to implement the thing that you did in the tutorial and your mind is just completely blank. You can't do a single thing. And that's the wrong belief about learning I'm talking about, because you're watching tutorials and you're expecting to learn. 99% of game developers are using tutorials completely wrong and just end up wasting your time. Tutorials can't be your main learning resource because they don't teach you game development. The only thing that tutorial teaches you is recognition. It doesn't teach you understanding, which are two completely different things. Whilst when you are recognizing something in the tutorial, it feels like you are understanding it, but you aren't actually understanding it in a way that you can actually apply it in a real world project, which is the entire point of watching a tutorial. So instead we need to learn by actually building instead of just watching, because that's how we build real understanding and not just this recognition.